Did you know that the only bird with nostrils at the end of its beak is the kiwi? Amazing, isn't it? Warm welcome, please join me. The Eurasian teal, Anas crecca, common teal, or Eurasian green-winged teal is a common and widespread duck which breeds in temperate Eurosiberia and migrates south in winter. The Eurasian teal is often called simply the teal due to being the only one of these small dabbling ducks in much of its range. The bird gives its name to the blue-green color teal. It is a highly gregarious duck outside the breeding season and can form large flocks. It is commonly found in sheltered wetlands and feeds on seeds and aquatic invertebrates. It is one of the smallest extant dabbling ducks. From a distance, the drakes in nuptial plumage appear grey, with a dark head, a yellowish behind, and a white stripe running along the flanks. Their head and upper neck is chestnut, with a wide and iridescent dark green patch of half-moon or teardrop shape that starts immediately before the eye and arcs to the upper hind neck. The patch is bordered with thin yellowish-white lines, and a single line of that color extends from the patch's forward end, curving along the base of the bill. The breast is buff with small round brown spots. The center of the belly is white, and the rest of the body plumage is mostly white with thin and dense blackish vermiculations, appearing medium gray even at a short distance. The outer scapular feathers are white, with a black border to the outer veins, and form the white side stripe when the bird is in resting position. The primary remiges are dark greyish-brown. The speculum feathers are iridescent blackish-green with white tips, and form the speculum together with the yellowish-white tips of the larger upper wing coverts. The underwing is whitish, with grey remiges, dense dark spotting on the inner coverts and a dark leading edge. The tail and tail coverts are black, with a bright yellowish-buff triangular patch in the center of the coverts at each side. This dabbling duck is highly gregarious outside of the breeding season and will form large flocks. In flight, the fast, twisting flocks resemble waders. Despite its short legs, it is also rather nimble on the ground by duck standards. In the breeding season, it is a common inhabitant of sheltered freshwater wetlands with some tall vegetation, such as tiger bogs or small lakes and ponds with extensive reed beds. In winter, it is often seen in brackish waters and even in sheltered inlets and lagoons along the seashore. The Eurasian teal usually feeds by dabbling, upending or grazing. It may submerge its head and on occasion even dive to reach food. In the breeding season it eats mainly aquatic invertebrates, such as crustaceans, insects and their larvae, mollusks and worms. In winter, it shifts to a largely granivorous diet, feeding on seeds of aquatic plants and grasses, including sedges and grains. Diurnal throughout the breeding season, in winter they are often crepuscular or even nocturnal feeders. It nests on the ground, near water and under cover. The pairs form in the winter quarters and arrive on the breeding grounds together, starting about March. The breeding starts some weeks thereafter, not until May in the most northerly locations. The nest is a deep hollow lined with dry leaves and down feathers, built in dense vegetation near water. After the females have started laying, the males leave them and move away for shorter or longer distances, assembling in flocks on particular lakes where they molt into eclipse plumage. They will usually encounter their offspring only in winter quarters. The clutch may consist of 5 to 16 eggs. They are incubated for 21 to 23 days. The young leave the nest soon after hatching and are attended by the mother for about 25 to 30 days, after which they fledge. The drakes and the hens with young generally move to the winter quarters separately. After the first winter, the young molt into adult plumage. Now, let's listen to its call. Beautiful, isn't it? Till we meet again, take care of yourself. See you soon.